Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing fine in your life. I hope you are having a great time in your life. Today in this video, I want to be discussing about something very important that I have never discussed in my previous videos. I want to discuss about all those people who always complain that they don't have time to learn English, that they are somehow busy in their lives with the important things that they have to do, that they are not able to take the necessary amount of time to learn English. That's exactly what I am going to be talking about in this video. And I am also going to show you how you can take the necessary amount of time to learn English and become fluent in English as soon as you can. And believe me on this, whatever I will be talking about in this video, it will be from my personal experiences, the experiences that I have had in my English fluency journey. I will be telling you all of that. Now let's get started and discuss about the first problem. That is, you always say, I don't have time to learn English. If I had time, I would have become a very fluent speaker. Now, the real problem here is not the lack of timing you have. The real problem here is that you don't want to face the outcomes that you might get after you indulge into learning this language. You are like, what do you mean? The real problem here is you are afraid of the outcomes that you might get after you start learning this language. The first thing that will happen after you start this language is you will get bored over and over again. You might come across a lot of criticism from your friends. Yes, it might sound ridiculous, but it is not. The real problem is not that you don't have time to learn English. The real problem here is you fearing outcomes that you might get. The first thing that will happen after you start learning this language is you will go through trial and errors. And very few people can bear that process. A very few people can go through that trial and error period, because that demands patience, that demands courage. Okay? And you don't have the courage to go through that initial period of time that you must have to go through if you want to learn anything new. So, am I clear? You don't have timing problem. You have the courage problem. So you must have to march on this journey, knowing that you will go through trial and errors, that you will make mistakes, a lot of mistakes. You will get criticism, that you will get through, that you will go through the boredom, and you have to be very okay with that. Okay, this was the first thing that you always keep in mind. And once you decide that you will go through any process that it takes to become a fluent speaker, that you will go through trial and errors, that you don't care about the criticism that you might get from your own friends, that you might get from your peers, you don't care about all of that. And once you go through all of that, you will become a very fluent speaker. Then you will reap the reward of your efforts. And that is what separates winner from all the losers. Once you thought of taking 1 hour out of your routine, I want you to practice shadowing technique in 1 hour. Yes, if you just get 1 hour free time, I want you to practice shadowing technique, in which what you will be doing is you will be practicing the accent, or you will be copying the person whom you want to speak English like. For instance, let's take my example. I wanted to speak English like Shah Rukh Khan. So in the evening time, what I used to do is I used to go to my roof and I used to play his videos, and I used to mimic everything he was saying in his videos. I used to copy his body language, I used to copy his tone, the way he was sitting on the sofa, the way he was holding his mic, like I used to copy everything. And I want you to do this every single day. And once you decide the person whom you want to speak English like, I want you to copy his every move, imitate him completely, shadow him completely, talk the way he talks, sit the way he sits. I want you to copy literally everything. This is what I used to do every single day. Shadowing is one of the most effective techniques that I have ever come across. I want you to use this every single day. Now I have told you everything about how you can take the necessary amount of time to learn English, and I have also tell you what stops you from learning English, and I have also told you why is you not taking time out to learn English. Okay, so now I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did so, I want you to hit the like button, and I also want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel because it helps me grow.